What's up, folks? Welcome back to Mind Over Mike. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's episode is a very special one for me. Today's episode features one of my longest friends. We've been friends for almost a decade now, if not longer. We met as little goofy teenagers, and we are still just that, pretty much, even at 25. So this was a lot of fun to record. To be honest with you, this is something that we talked about since I have started in the podcasting realm. I myself was a little nervous. I didn't know exactly how it would translate, and I'll be honest with you, there is a lot of inside baseball. There's a lot of inside jokes and little throwaways that just make Corey exactly who he is. He kept me laughing through the entire episode, but this is a very fun one. We get a little all over the place. We talk about some current affairs. We talk about what it's like for him to work in a school. We even talk about our perfect meals and some of his beloved food items that he mentions on the show, many of which he has never had, and yet they are his favorite foods. So that's just who Corey is, man. This is a good one. This is really fun. At one point, when describing his perfect meal, he mentions much later in the episode that his perfect breakfast is an A5 Wagyu with Heinz 57 sauce and Freddy's French fries for breakfast. Anyways, get to that point. Definitely, I recommend checking out that segment because it is just nonsensical. So that's going to be fun. Before I jump into the episode, as always, I do have a couple of quick shows to talk about on the 9th of October. That's this Thursday. I'm down in Knoxville, Tennessee, doing the Comedy Deception show with my good friend John Pruitt and Ivan Harper. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's a little bit of a different show. It's not traditional stand-up, but it's a lot of fun to do. I'm very excited for that. On the 11th of this month, that is this Saturday, the 11th, I've got a very special headliner coming from Atlanta, Georgia, to do our Don't Tell Tri-Cities show, and that is at our all-time favorite venue, first and foremost, our number one beloved little spot in Johnson City. So that's going to be a very special show. Then on the 17th, that is next Friday, the 17th of October, I'm doing a show with Travis Stevenson at the Off Leash Social Club. That is a dog park in Johnson City. On the 24th of this month, I've got a charity benefit show that we're doing here in Bristol. Very excited about that. And the 25th is the last Saturday of the month, and we've got a returning headliner for Don't Tell Tri-Cities. He's not been with us in well over a year, and we're so excited to have him back, all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio. Very excited to see him again. So come out and check out the show. We've got a super big show that's going to be announced a little bit later. That's coming up in November. Tickets are on sale for our next 3 shows now, though. So go to don'ttellcomedy.com or at Don't Tell Tri-Cities on Instagram. You can find all the links there. Without further ado, let's jump into the episode with my goofy, funny friend, Mr. Corey Wolfe.
Rest in peace to Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. Is that a Link reference?
Yeah, I love good.
Would you like some of this on you that? It is great. I watch the clips all the time. See you later. It's one of my favorites.
That globe that they have behind them. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the short period of time that they brought that globe to life and it hated Link? Rhett would turn around and he'd go, "Hey, Link!" And the globe's mouth would be opening.
That's hilarious.
They called it Herb.
Herb. I don't think I've ever actually watched Good Mythical Morning, but I watch clips of it all the time. But I've never went to the YouTube and pressed play. It's mostly my Facebook Reels or whatever they call it, like the videos, because every morning when I'm getting ready for work, I play those because they're usually 2 or 3 minutes, and that's how long it takes me to shower and brush my teeth and get dressed. It's about 2 minutes.
Seeing my reflection in your glasses is crazy.
You look great.
I look like an agent.
You look great.
From the Matrix.
You look like Agent Wolfe, because that's your last name.
God, you are so funny.
You're also wearing free Bristol Hard Rock Casino sunglasses that were given
And I'm
to me.
free.
That were given to me at a work function. At this point, I'm going to assume we've actually started. So I'm going to just go ahead and say to the listener, I challenge you to make it all the way through this episode.
Yeah, this one's going to be a doozy.
This is going to be constant derailing. And much like every conversation I've ever had with Corey, it will not stay on track.
Yeah, if you have ever been unmedicated with ADHD, that is essentially what this is going to feel like.
This episode is going to be the promo that they use to medicate new kids with ADHD.
It will also be an ad for hydroxyzine by the end, too.
That's right. We're trying to sell some prescriptions here, folks. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, on the way to Dr. Wolfe.
Dr. Wolfe, yeah. That's exciting. You're Dr. Wolfe. Right now, you're just Mr. Wolfe.
Actually, I'm Mixed Master Wolfe.
Oh, you're Mixed Master. You're MMW.
MED.
MMW MED?
MED, but...
MED Wolf?
You know, they gave me quite a shit job.
Am I going to have to cut that too?
Why?
Okay, I mean, we'll leave in whatever you want.
Yeah, I have a career.
But you do have there's certain things we should maybe, it's all right. They're not going to find this, surely to God.
If Mr. finds this, if the 6th grade principal finds this.
Okay, so I'm going to cut right here, I guess, because I want you to know that his wife is actually a really big fan of mine and an old friend, and she does watch the show. So we're going to cut back in.
Well, can I at least say shout out?
Why don't you just, you can say that randomly throughout the episode. I also want you to just go ahead and get all of the offensive words out of your vocabulary before we start.
Like what?
Because I can cut this now. I mean, we're technically off the air for the next minute or however long it takes us to get back on track.
Oh, no, I've already had it in my head since a week ago. About a week ago that I am not going to say anything that I should not say into a microphone.
Well, you already did before we actually started this episode. You've already said quite a bit.
Well, yes, that's
what I'm actually going to do
part
is
of human nature.
I'm going to clip the cameras because they were rolling for the time we first walked up here, and I'm going to send it to your employer and just see what they have to say.
Well, I can't say that, but I was basically going to allude to the meaning of my current stature.
Oh, yeah. You mean... I do. I mean, we can talk about your job. We just have to be vague with it. Like, don't say names. Okay. But I had my buddy Michael in here, and he's a dealer at a casino, and we just couldn't say the name of the casino.
Oh, well.
That's all. But he could talk about being a dealer and all the people he deals with. It's actually a very fun episode, but.
Well, how local we are. I mean, some people are going to figure that one out.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't wear the glasses at the time that said the name on the side, and even people figure it out. It's just as long as he doesn't say it.
Not a sponsor.
They can't. Not a sponsor yet.
If you get sponsored by them,
by that place,
that
would be cool.
Yes, it would.
The quality of the show could improve greatly. That could be a real tree in the corner instead of a fake.
Instead of a 8x16 room, you could do 16 by 32 with soundproof.
I really thought you were going to say 16 by 8.
6'7".
Instead of explain 6'7" to me, would you? Because all the kids are saying it, including a 35-year-old I work with, and I don't know what it means.
Yeah, so I'm gonna genuinely tell you, I have no fucking idea what it means.
Do they say it when you're in the school?
Oh yes,
they say it a lot.
Yeah, especially in math class.
My boss's kids go to the school you work at, and she says that they say it quite often, but I don't know what it means.
I don't either, but I have...
6'9" is much funnier to me.
Yeah, shout out 6'9".
They don't say... Shout out to 6'9". They don't say 6'9", they say 6'7". I don't know what it means.
I don't either.
Should we look it up?
We should... No,
maybe we should get to the bottom.
I want to know the origin of 6'7", because I used to hate it, but now I've sort of just embraced it because I hear it every single day.
Oh, you do?
As a matter of fact,
real popular.
In the class I'm in most of the day, there's different names for different table groups, and one of them is the 6'7" group.
Is that a self-given name? Did they pick that?
No, me and the teacher made these cards.
Because they say it all the time?
Yeah, we have a 6'7" group. We have a group that has LeBron's face on it. It's the most random.
The GOAT group?
Yes.
This one says, okay, so it says 6'7" is a nonsensical internet slang term, especially popular with young people, that originated from a TikTok trend and a rap song. It has no inherent meaning, while some users pair it with hand motions and suggest a so-so feeling or a tall person.
Come see, come saw.
So it literally means so-so and a tall person. Those are two very different meanings.
Actually, that explains a lot because there is one class I have, I think it is my second period, that calls me Mr. 6'7".
You're a tall person. Or they think you're so-so.
Well.
These bitches love so-so.
I'm finna go and shoot New Jersey up.
Okay, I am curious in the origin. It says the term comes from a trend on TikTok where users say 6'7" in a playful or confused manner. It's also linked to a rap song where the numbers are used. It has no real definition. How is that possible that something is just so popular in the vernacular of every young child in America but has no origin or meaning?
Yeah, buddy, we grew up with the Harlem Shake.
That has some meaning.
What meaning does the Harlem Shake have? Other than the 2013 Tennessee High scandal. Shout out Miss.
I was going to shout out someone else. I was going to shout out. That's the one I was going to shout.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a big. Yeah. So where were we at that time? Middle school, I guess?
I was
2013.
in sixth grade.
Sixth grade, maybe. Yeah. And it was like a big deal.
Which is not middle school, or wasn't middle school.
Not at the time.
At the time.
Why was it such a big deal that they did the Harlem Shake on school grounds?
I want to say it was because somebody was like wearing something inappropriate, like a Speedo or a diaper or something, and there was was some ballage.
It was video evidence of someone breaking dress code within the high school. That's all it was.
Pretty much.
It was a big deal. Like it wasn't just a big deal in the school. That was like a town.
I know. If my sixth grade self, who was trying to get women on Facebook, caught on to that.
Yeah, you were. You occasionally. Here's the fun thing about Corey. Occasionally, you'll send me like memories of 10 or 12 years ago on Facebook, and they never disappoint.
If you could monetize things back then, I would have started a social media career.
Oh my God, some of the views would be through the roof. Some of the like just random things.
Just got out the shower. That is a post from 2012.
That's a quote. Just got out the shower. Yeah. Anyways,
no context.
6'7" or whatever.
6'7".
I don't know what it means.
Well, if you really think about it, we grew up with nonsensical things other than the Harlem Shake as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah. There's plenty of nonsense.
21.
Now, that probably has an origin, though.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
That's
the video, right?
That's it.
Yeah. What about the D's Nuts guy? That guy was he was pretty popular. Man. Got him, that guy. And people used to say that was Draymond Green, and that's cruel. It wasn't him, but a lot of people said it.
It's close enough.
It does look a lot like
they got to be cut from the same cloth.
Got him. Okay, I want because this is eventually just going to divulge.
Shout out Jeff Mustard.
He did it. This is eventually going to divulge into just nonsense where you're just shouting out random people.
No, but I'm strategically placing where I interject these things.
The one story I want to try to get through, and it's going to be difficult to get through this, is the see you later, Jason. I want to get through that. So let's tell this, because I've not told this on the show.
Okay.
Up to this point. And this will be episode maybe 15 or something by the time it comes out.
This is really funny considering it is actual Jason's birthday today.
It is literally Jason's birthday. Okay, so this story is, and this is the thing about this episode, is you and I have been friends, I don't know, 55 years or something. So a lot of this is like inside baseball where it makes us laugh. And I'm not sure that it makes other people laugh. In fact, Haley has been in the room or in the car on numerous occasions when this comes up, and she does not think it's as funny as we do.
She doesn't know.
That's true. You kind of have to know this man. So there's a man he's a wonderful man, actually. I do actually really enjoy this person. He is a teacher at our local high school, and he taught there when my parents were there, and then when I was there 17 years later, and then when I went back to substitute during the pandemic. So like a 40-plus year career at this point. I don't even know how long. He's early 80s for sure. He's been around. And
he invented teaching.
And it's a pretty common gag amongst like the students and some of the other teachers too, that he's just so old, and he's kind of in on it. He understands. But when I was substituting one time, the thing about being a substitute is your days are not guaranteed, which now that you've like worked in the school
they
system.
pull me to sub
Right.
With my job, which, mind you, I'd like to say I get paid less than subs.
Okay, that's crazy.
Well, per day. Like, if they were to have me sub a full day with
That's
the way
crazy.
I'm getting paid right now, I would make more as a sub.
That's crazy because subs make nothing. Like, that's no money.
Well, I'm also a certified Tennessee teacher, so I'd get a little more per day.
Yeah, well, there's that rule, too, where, like, if you're a retired teacher, you sub, you make more.
You get it. Yeah, that's the upper echelon.
Then it's lucrative. But for me, it was not. Anyway, so part of being a sub is you never, like, your hours are not guaranteed. There were times where they would call me at, like, 6 a.m. and be like, do you want to work today? And I'd be like, what? I have to be there in an hour. No. Like, why didn't you tell me this last night? It happens all the time.
Buddy, I was in second period the other day in Mr. Cleland's room. You remember Mr. Cleland?
I know Mr. Cleland.
Yes. I love watching him teach, actually. He is so sarcastic.
Dude, you know what he
kids.
is? 6'7".
He's a little more than 6'7", but
he's probably about 6'10".
He genuinely reminds me of Daniel Tosh teaching kids.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He is fun.
That's like, he sounds like Daniel Tosh,
Yeah,
too.
I like him.
But I was in there, and he gets a phone call, and it is and she...
Why are you name dropping every 5 seconds?
I'm just giving you a story.
You can't, but still, you can't... You gotta leave the names
But you know
out.
who I'm talking about.
I do, but they can't. We can't do that. Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, 8th grade principal calls me.
Right.
And she's actually the one who hired me. But anyway, she calls Cleveland, and he's literally hunchbacked over. That's how low his phone is. For some reason, huge. I don't know why he would place his phone that low. He nearly has to get in a deep parallel squat to get there. But he says, "Phone's for you." And he hands me the phone, and she's like, "Hey, just so you know, can you stay till 2:30?" Which, mind you, I get off at like 2 every day. I don't have to stay for that PL class at the end of the day. And she's like, "Yeah, I need you to sub for science." She's leaving for the day.
Sure.
A subject, mind you, that I don't go into.
Right.
So I get thrown into a pack of wolves.
Did you like science as a kid? Like, do you have some appreciation for it, or were you dreading the fact that you had to be in a science classroom? Because I do not like it.
Yeah, most people are like, yeah, hands-on experiments, but even as a teacher, gag me with a spoon. I do not enjoy science.
I don't like that level. I love, like, space and deep ocean, like adult science, interesting stuff. Yeah. But curriculum science for 14-year-olds,
like biology,
is the worst. Yeah,
or learning about plant cycles,
or fucking pushing a wooden car down a hill.
I will say we had fun the other day when I was in science. It was all 3 classes together. You know, they got those dividing walls.
Yeah.
Indigestion.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they have those dividing walls, and they took them off, and all 3 of the 6th grade science classes got together, and we did this popcorn experiment, which was actually kind of fun.
Popcorn experiment?
Yeah.
Do you just eat popcorn?
For conduction, convection, and radiation. 3
Is it
different
Popcorn
ways.
Sutton giving a speech to the kids? I don't give a goddamn.
Actually, that happened at the end. The kids didn't know he was there. He was in the back room, kind of waiting as a special guest.
I'm about dead anyway.
He was
what
sitting there.
give a shit?
He was basically sitting there like a guest preacher.
He rules.
Yeah.
You ever seen his headstone?
No,
I've seen it.
I have not.
It's in Sevierville or somewhere near that. I've seen it. It says Popcorn says fuck you.
Is this the moonshine guy?
Yeah. His headstone literally says Popcorn says fuck you. That's balling out of control. Sorry, go ahead. Popcorn. Popcorn experiment.
Yeah, so basically radiation is microwave, and you know, that was the whole point of it. But that was actually fun, but it is rare that you find experiments or anything to do with science that I'm like ready to do. Also,
they have to stretch it out for such a long class. Like, literally, you just said radiation is microwave. That's the whole lesson. That's it.
I'm not kidding you. We popped popcorn for an hour.
I bet it smelled great in that room.
It smelled like Brandon.
Yeah. I know, yeah.
Inside joke.
Popcorn with Brandon.
Yeah.
I like extra Brandon on mine.
Ever since I've become a health nut,
you're cutting out Brandon?
Yeah, I'm more of a skinny pop guy.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah, I can't believe it's not Brandon.
Yeah, I absolutely cannot believe that it's not Brandon.
I know.
Shout out margarine.
So before we started talking about popcorn and margarine, I was talking about Mr. Old Man. And so we're at the school. So when you're a sub, days are never guaranteed. That's what I was saying. Sorry, folks. Days are never guaranteed. So it's a big deal when you get close with a teacher and they, like, occasionally I would get close with the teacher and they would say, I'm going to be out in a month for 3 weeks. Will you fill in for me? And that's like 3 weeks of guaranteed paycheck, which is great because it's super inconsistent. So this guy, one day I was walking down the hall and it's like between classes or something. And he spots me and he points at me with his old man finger. And he goes,
looks like a Slim Jim.
He looks like a Slim Jim. And he goes, Booher, right?
Booher, right?
Booher, right? So he's already, having trouble with memory because we've met many times. I was in his class 4 years before this. He knows me. Anyways, he goes, Booher, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, hey, thanks for filling in for me the other day. Oh, yeah. So literally, I just filled in for him, and he's confused about who I am. And I go, yeah, you're welcome. Happy to do it. Happy to have the day or whatever. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be out every Thursday for the next couple weeks. So why don't I just give your name to the office? That way, every time I'm out, they'll just give it straight to you. And I was like, oh, that'd be awesome, man. Thank you so much. That's guaranteed work every one day a week. Thank you so much. And he's like, yeah, well, I'll give it to the office. I got to get in here now. We're having a quiz, or he calls it an opportunity. That's what he always says. He goes, I got to get back in here now. We're having an opportunity. Anyways, see you later, Jason. And then he just shuts the door. And I don't know if this is your first time tuning into the show. My name's not Jason.
I mean, it is to him.
My name is not Jason Booher. In fact, Jason Booher is a person who works for the county clerk's office in our county, like registering voters.
And funny enough, I bet he somehow knows that guy through Mr. Government Teacher.
Oh, I'm sure. But the fact that he thought I was a 45-year-old man who works for the county clerk and not the 22-year-old who was just in high school and is now subbing.
Well, he sees what good you're doing for the community.
See you later, Jason. The funny part is I didn't get a single dime out of that opportunity because he gave the wrong name to the office, so they never called me to fill in for his
dimes just don't fly
dates.
out of people's pants.
Well, that's true. That's true. Me first dime. Also, now periodically throughout, just honestly randomly, I will call you when I'm feeling particularly giggly. And as soon as you answer, you go, hello, and I just go, Booher, right?
Sometimes I text you that out of
it just says Booher, comma, right, question mark. Booher, right?
Or it'll be a name from the name game.
He did get the last name true. He got that right. Booher.
Yeah.
That's correct.
At least his memory's kind of working.
It's half there. He got 50% of me correct. The best part of the story, though, is after that happens, I walk right next door to one of my favorite people ever, who is a history teacher at the classroom right next door to him. And I go in there and I tell him what just happened. And he goes, he is so old. He was like, he's got to go, man. He's losing it. He's losing it. There's also rumors about that same old man teacher like burying jars of money in his yard.
I also heard that.
You know those rumors?
I heard that from both. Let's see here.
From both.
Well, I almost name dropped, but both history teachers that were adjacent to his classroom.
I kind of think that they're all in on it. And because only the history teachers in the high school spread this rumor. But for like 15 years, every graduating class thinks that this guy buries money in his yard.
I almost would not doubt it.
I think he's confirmed it.
I know he at least has mason jars for days.
Oh, I believe
on his tract of land.
He big tracts of land.
Huge tracts of land.
I want you to know that randomly last night we were at the fair in Asheville and there was a cart going around with people. And Haley goes, she was like, maybe we should get on that cart because they were pulling people around. And then she goes, just randomly.
Maybe, baby.
She goes, bring out your dead. And I looked at her and I said, did you just make a Monty Python reference? And she was like, you have ruined me. You have absolutely ruined me.
Ah, yes, the beauty of ruining women.
The beauty. The beauty.
What a great institution.
What a great institution.
What a great institution.
You know what's funny? When I see that clip, which I do, that's a famous clip of Shane Gillis on Kill Tony doing his Trump impression. I actually think of you because to my knowledge, that's the only Shane Gillis or Kill Tony reference that you've ever made to me. But the fact that that clip got so big.
I've seen the guy who plays with rocks.
That's Cam. He just got SNL.
He reminds me of myself.
He's on SNL. Why? Because you're black.
I mean, I am absolutely seething with melanin, yes.
That's true. He does remind me of you a little bit because you're both
a little,
under the weather.
Yeah. Like,
You're both 6'7". 6'7".
the best way I know how to explain that situation with me is if you were to ask me on what level of that particular word that I am, I would tell you I play Monopoly Go between sets at the gym, if that tells you anything.
You ever shop at Ross Dress for Less?
Yeah.
That puts you in a certain tier of that.
I do that to avoid eye contact with people.
What do you mean? You don't have to talk to anybody at Ross?
No, I meant the gym thing.
Oh.
between sets. No, I
thought you meant you shop at Ross Dress for Less to avoid eye contact with people.
Yeah, I do that too. People usually walk with their head down in shame at Ross.
What kind of stuff do you buy at Ross Dress for Less? What are they selling these days? I haven't
eighth-
been in there in a number of years.
I know in 8th grade I was buying oversized tennis shoes for myself.
Is that the kind of place that would sell 2 matching trench coats? Because I've been in the market for 2 matching trench coats.
I'm not sure that they sell trench coats. However,
maybe I'll try Marshalls. Is there a difference between Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and Ross Dress for Less? Is it the same exact stuff?
I believe TJ Maxx should be excluded from that.
Okay.
Just because they're red. But
just because the color of the sign?
Marshalls and Ross.
Almost the same.
Well, first of all, it's somebody's fuck-ass name.
It is both Marshall and Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
is there a chance it's Ross Marshall and he owns both?
Is there...
TJ Maxx... Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshall.
The third. I have to raise my hand for a question.
Anyone? Any questions?
Your boy has to take a piss break.
Right now?
I'm going to piss myself.
All right, go for it.
We'll
pause. Or I'll just sit here and talk while you're gone, maybe.
So, how about that corn?
We're back. Welcome back. Good to have you here.
So, as I was saying,
I
would love to live here.
You were saying that just before we got started.
Yeah,
what is it about this very old, creaky apartment that makes you wish you lived here?
It's both modern and 70s.
I don't find it modern whatsoever, but it is very 70s.
This is true. Both the most nostalgic. Hang on a minute.
This is...
I gotta see things clearly.
All right, yeah. Pop them off, dude.
Yeah, so...
This is nostalgic? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, even though I was not even close to alive at that time.
Sure you were. You have nostalgia for the 70s even though you weren't born until 2000?
Yes.
I kind of do too.
I feel like I should be playing an Atari in the floor.
It does have that vibe. Oh, I do have a Wii down there. That's the only game system I own currently.
2006, 1976.
2008, but close.
2006.
8.
You got the computer.
Let's place bets, shall we? Let's get this off the screen, baby.
And it launched with Wii Sports.
I'm almost certain that it's 2008. Well, here's why, because I got it for Christmas in 2008.
Fact,
so maybe
I think it came out in November of 2006.
I bet I got it a year later, because I definitely got it for Christmas 2000. Dude, if you would have said November 19th, 2006, you are exactly spot on.
Yeah, so you remember when I said I was on a specific level of,
the tism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering whether we could say that or
not. That's a factor of, I mean, you got it. You can say it if you got it.
Yeah. So this is it.
Right.
Numbers, anything
That's true. You are a numbers
dates.
guy. What number is the Big Mac combo at McDonald's?
Okay, so that I don't know because
one,
I haven't eaten McDonald's since Bush was in office.
It's number 1. You haven't eaten it since Bush was in office?
And 2, I have never eaten a Big Mac in my entire life.
A lot of people say Bush was still in office. What do you say to that?
What a great institution!
I don't think anybody's saying that. Just for the record, that's
what a great administration!
What a great, yeah. I do kind of miss him sometimes. Like compared to what we deal with now. He was stupid, but at least...
he was so stupid.
But it's my favorite video of him is right after 9/11 when he's on the golf course and they're like, asking him about what we're going to do to combat the terrorists. And he goes, we must stop these terrorist killers. And then he backs up and he goes, now watch this drive. And then he just cracks a golf ball.
Have I never seen this?
Dude, it's awesome. It's the coolest video ever. There's a lot. I watch compilations of Bush Jr. just being dumb on TikTok sometimes. He's so funny, man.
You got a horse. You better ride it.
Is that something he said? Well, remember the
That's Cat Williams impersonating him.
oh yeah, remember the video of him when he's like, there's an old saying, it's in that J. Cole song, when he's like, there's an old saying in Tennessee or in Texas, I think it's in Tennessee too, fool me once, jokes on me. He like forgets the saying and then he goes, fool me twice. You fool me, you can't get fooled again. He just says something that's not the saying. It's so funny.
Okay, one question.
Uh-huh.
What the hell did you name drop Jermaine Cole for? What I already forgot.
It was in that song.
Rest in peace to Uncle Phil.
No.
For real.
Maybe not the same song. It was in one of his songs.
I'm not going to lie. That's the only J. Cole song I've ever listened to in its entirety.
Plays that clip of George Bush.
And I have no idea what the name of it is.
We're going to watch this real quick because I want you to experience this.
No, wait.
Look.
I do. You mean people are shitting on Donald Trump for golfing and shit all the time? Is social media that big of an influence now?
Oh, yeah. This is pre-social media. This is like 2002 or 3.
This is like when Facebook was orange and meant for only
this
college
is
students.
MySpace. This is my... And he goes...
Shout out Tom from MySpace.
He goes, I call upon all nations to stop these terrorist killings. You just went a little Austin 316 on me there for a second.
I wore that shirt last night. I just
want you to know that. Yeah. I drink more beer.
What?
2 beers. What?
Because Stone Cold says so.
Let me hear. Do you have any impressions that you're really proud of that you could do live on the show for these fine folks?
I'm not quite sure. We obviously know which one I can do, but it has to come naturally.
Do we?
Yeah, Kermit the Frog.
Oh, you can do that one. That's true. You can do Mr. Krabs. Pretty good. I've heard that one a few times. SpongeBob. It's very aggressive. You can do that.
What is
you can
that?
Do.
What's the one video that we laugh at? Mr. Krabs.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. That one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's an old meme that somebody has resurfaced of.
I should kick your fucking ass.
That is, if anyone could see your and my like communication through social media, it is just a wasteland of nonsense. It is communication breakdown. It's nonsense. Sometimes I'll show it to Haley. I'll just be like, scroll up in this conversation, and she'll be like, none of this, not one thing is funny. And it's all, we've been dying about it for like 5 days. Or it's just you texting me name game names from the Impractical Jokers show. She does like that.
Daniel Picnic Hansom's U.S. Coast Guard.
One of the funniest things that's ever been put on television. It's so funny.
Dusty Scuttle.
If you're that's one of my favorites. If you're unfamiliar, it's Impractical Jokers. Most people know the show, but there's a segment on the show that they do called The Name Game, and they're a secretary in an office, and they've been given this list of names to call, and the waiting room is full of people, and they have to call those names without laughing, and they write the names for each other. So it's just impossible. But you and I actually wrote. We should have prepared. We should have wrote some for the show.
He gave me this cold sore.
We should have wrote some for the show. We should have wrote some name. Do you remember when we played? Do you remember any of yours?
Oh, yeah.
What were they? Lay them on me. Let me hear some name game names. Because I know you got some good ones.
Well, this one's obviously going to be very much an inside. And I am name dropping, and I don't care what you say.
Well, I don't have to cut it.
Yosemite Sammy Spiva. Followed by Yosemite Sammy Spiva Jr.
That's an inside baseball reference for sure.
Yeah.
The one that
God
I came
forbid
up with,
somebody who watches this somehow knows Sammy.
Cameron probably will.
Shout out Sammy.
Shout out Sammy. The one that I remember is I told you that it actually has 2 pronunciations. That's the tricky part about it. It has the English and the French, and the name was Smelvin Dubious. Oh. But then the last name could also be Smelvin Dubois if you want to take it French like that.
Yeah.
But that's totally up to you.
I also, oh man. There was one right on the tip of my tongue.
What about Big Caesar? I wrote that one down one time instead of Little Caesar.
Hot, really hot pepper.
Now that's a classic. Hot, really hot pepper.
Hyphenated middle name. Fuck people with hyphenated names.
That's a stance you're taking on this show?
I'm going to be honest, yeah. If
that's what you're here to say.
You can cut this out.
Why do I keep having to cut?
No, you can cut.
This is the most work I've ever had to do.
What I was about to say.
Okay.
I almost made Charlie Kirk. Yeah. That's where we will start.
Yeah.
That's where the break is going to happen.
It is going to be a little confusing because I have so many episodes banked that by the time this comes out, this will be a bit of old news. But as of the recording, it's only been a few days since Charlie Kirk.
3 days.
Right, since he was assassinated. So what were you going to say about it?
So I kind of did not like him at all.
What is it? Because I hear a lot. Well, I've actually seen a lot of people. I've seen all different reactions to it. I've seen some people rejoicing at the fact that he was assassinated, which is fucking crazy. That is just crazy. I have some comedian friends that have attempted to make like jokes about it, which you'd have to be pretty good to pull something off that fast with something so horrific. And it hasn't been great. And then obviously there's a lot of people in our local area who are more supportive of him and fans of his. But what is it about him that you didn't actually like? You don't have to be too specific, but I mean, is it just like his attitude, or is it his actual stances on things?
Sometimes I guess it's more how his organization was super biased. Which
Turning Point?
Everything is, but Turning Point USA, I actually did a whole project in school on this. They are...
On Turning Point?
Yes. Like we had it.
What made you choose that?
Our teacher chose it.
Oh,
this was a research class where we had to evaluate the credibility of sources or something like that. And we did Turning Point versus like a super liberal one. And then...
What do you remember the name of that one?
An independent one. No. But I know it was close to... oh gosh, what is that called?
Also, it just occurred to me that this may be the first time anyone has discussed this terrible American tragedy while wearing an upside down pair of free Hard Rock sunglasses.
And a Taft Sherman 1908.
To be honest, if you're getting your news or information from this show, you're already starting on the wrong foot.
Question in the comments, are we going with moral or dollar diplomacy? Let me know.
Okay.
That's
is that the big talk of 08?
Yeah, it's more of like a Taft versus Wilson kind of ideology.
Sure. Taft was the fat one, correct?
Yeah, he got stuck in the bathtub.
Is that true, or is that just propaganda?
I don't remember.
Because the legend is Taft had a tub that was real big.
He did. I know that.
Like big enough for 8 people or something.
Yeah, I know that he had a big tub.
Didn't he also have what?
But now you literally see at least 50 of him a day, and he was considered morbidly obese back then.
You ever see pictures of like carnivals from the 1800s and it'd be like, world's fattest man, and he looks like a CrossFit bodybuilder?
He pretty much just looks like your average Paul that works at
100%.
the police department.
He's literally every guy that works at an APCO filling station in the South.
Which are now Scotchmen.
Same. I'm a little old.
It's like Chevron around here. They are all Shell stations now.
And he doesn't own a Chevron. He just works there.
How the hell did we get here from Charlie Kirk?
Couldn't tell you.
Anyway. So we had to analyze these things. Mm-hmm. And I hate in general how media outlets are just incredibly biased because I don't give a flying dick about politics.
But there's it seems to me at least that there are two truths, and depending on which channel you're watching, you're just being fed one or the other.
Yeah.
Which to me only increases the division.
What I respected about Charlie Kirk is that he was literally like, if you were to put an example video in like a dictionary for freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I like that he at least gave people, because my ex-girlfriend actually talked to the guy on a microphone. Yeah.
At a college or something?
Yeah, up in good old Pittsburgh.
Okay.
It was actually at Pitt.
Yeah.
Which is not where she went, but
he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
How long ago was that?
Last September.
See, I think the other thing with him is that just like every other human on planet Earth, your values and your takes on things kind of evolve too. So I think there was a time when maybe I consumed more of his stuff, but in recent years I have not. So a lot of times when people are pointing to him and calling him like an extremist or something, that's not my interpretation of him, but I also haven't really followed him for a number of years.
That's how I feel about Ben Shapiro. But
yeah, a lot of people like him too.
I used to hate him. Now I don't even mind him. I feel like he's chilled out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, people change and evolve.
But yeah, I definitely respected the freedom of speech thing. But yeah, I really hate when people are pushing certain agendas. Like, for example, you have this good conversation with somebody on the microphone and they say something good, but it doesn't fit the beliefs of what you're pushing. So you clip it and you post the things that only make the liberals
viral,
whatever the fuck that even means anymore, look terrible.
Right.
And then it goes viral and people look like libtards, as most people would say in our area.
Sure. My uncle, he says it a lot.
Your uncle was also the same person who'd say, "That Charlie Kirk is the modern day MLK Jr., I tell you."
He's a big fan of him. He was very distraught. For, you know what? I'm not going to get... Yeah, he's a big fan of him. I'll be nice. Yeah. It's just interesting to me because I don't... Like you said, I also don't really give a genuine fuck about politics for the most part. But there are things like that assassination that obviously are so monumental that it does catch my attention.
Did you see that fucking video?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Terrible. Well, so when it happened, I was on the mail run on an ATM run for work where we have to go to another branch and take cash and put it in the ATM. And I was with my friend who's like one of the security guys for our credit union, and he's hilarious. He's a wild dude. But he was in a group chat on Discord or something with some guys, and that's where it kind of circulated first. So literally we're driving, and he just goes, "Oh, you know who Charlie Kirk is?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Watch this." And clicked play and handed it to me. And at the start, it looks like every other Charlie Kirk video I've ever seen, where he's under a tent with a microphone, and then just boom, it happened. And I got nauseous. I literally was like, "What the what?" And
no, normally I can handle shit like that,
yes.
But no, I didn't like it. It didn't gross me out, but I somehow felt trauma.
I think just because we've seen that video a billion times without that one part, you know what I mean? Without that obviously very quick, rapid change in the whole vibe of the video. Like, I've seen him talking like that for years that it just caught me so off guard. I think it was so... Well, then, at that time, it had just happened. Like, just happened. Yeah. The video's just getting around.
He wasn't even pronounced dead yet.
Right. So, there's a period of, like, 3 or 4 hours where we get back to work, and everybody... My work is all older white ladies. They're very, Fox News and whatnot. So, they're all heartbroken, and they're all like, is he going to pull through? What's going on? There's a lot of questions. Then, of course, he doesn't. But I don't know. I think it's hilarious that I'm talking to you about it first, because it's the first time I've talked about it on the show. Uh-huh. It's even funnier that you're upside down sunglasses and a Taft Sherman 08 t-shirt while we're talking about it. But I don't...
Moral or dollar?
It's a fair question. I think I don't have any particular stance or take on it, I don't think. At least not in the original one. Everybody's kind of said everything there is to say about it. I just think that it's a sad time to be an American. Yeah. Not just because of that. Also because of all the... Jon Stewart did a great piece on The Daily Show where he went on this rant about it. And then he was like, but also what about this and this and this? And he named every school shooting and mass shooting over the last 25 years, and it took up like the whole screen because they were putting them over the screen as he's yelling them into the camera. And then he was like, that's a wildly incomplete list, and that's only from the last 20 years. Like, what are we doing? And I don't agree with everything Jon Stewart says all the time either, but I think there's been so many people like him who are so articulate, and that's what he does. He's a political commentator. He's perfect for it. There's no need for me to sit on this show that's going to get 100 views if we're lucky and tell you my opinion. Who cares?
I swear,
who cares?
I'm going to knock it out.
Mike keeps sneaking up on you.
Shout out Mike Jordan.
Mike Jordan? As in Michael Jordan?
Yeah. Shout out MJ.
Shout out MJ. You think he's going to watch Michael Jordan?
Shit, wait a minute. I was going to say something serious.
No, you weren't.
I'd lost my thought.
You were not.
No, after that, Mike, I swear I had a thought in my head as soon as
you do have to interject with nonsense before you can have an honest conversation.
Bitch.
When you asked to come on this show, I said, what the fuck are we going to talk about? And
as a matter of fact, I could damn near co-host this. This is so fun. I did want to bring that up like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, good. Well, but you said, you were like, I think we'll get a juicy conversation out of it. That was your immediate reaction. And I said, what would be juicy about our nonsensical conversation?
Our fat asses. PHAT.
Not you, dude. You've lost 20 pounds.
Yeah, I look like shit.
We were downstairs before we recorded this, and Corey mentioned that he had lost 20 pounds. And I turned around and said, oh, really? And then I turned back around and said, you look fat as fuck. And it was so contrasted by the genuine, like, oh, good for you. Really? That's awesome. Yeah, that really threw you.
Yes, it did.
Booher, right?
Jesus Christ, he's old.
See you later, Jason. He is old. We're getting old too, dude.
Don't even talk
2026 is next year. That's how old we are.
What made me... This is very niche because nobody else will relate to this, I don't think, that watches this podcast. But what made me realize that we're getting really old is when Black Ops 2 became set in the past.
Right. What year is that?
2025.
Oh, it is?
That game is set in 2025.
25, yeah.
But everything in that game happened before like July.
Is that the best COD? Let's talk about it. Let's break it down for the listener.
Oh.
This is where all the women that listen, which is 0, are going to click off.
Yeah, we are really getting
Let's dive into
rolling in the puss with this conversation.
COD.
Yeah, I love cod, flounder, tilapia.
COD's pretty
I just got into flounder.
Now there's a soundbite.
Genuinely,
You just got into flounder.
my first bag of flounder ever is sitting in my freezer right now.
You're down with the sickness and the flounder. I do. That's pretty good. There's another impression. I like flounder. I don't mind. I'm not a big fish guy in general.
To talk about the best cod.
Oh yeah.
And now we're talking about our favorite fish.
Flat's flounder.
Yeah.
Can't you see he's gonna kick my butt?
I love the young people.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
Nice
old
day
man?
today.
I'm surprised that's the first SpongeBob reference that's come up.
Yeah.
Except Squidward. Yeah, there's been a few.
Squidward.
We've done a few, I guess. Maybe that's not the first one. Anyways, COD.
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay. So here's my stance on that. Mm-hmm. I think in terms of a multiplayer experience,
Right.
that Modern Warfare 3 2011 is the best Call of Duty game to ever release.
I knew you would say that. I did actually know that
Now,
about you. I don't agree, but I knew that you felt that way.
Objectively, if we're looking at a complete game, it probably is Black Ops 2.
That's what a lot of people say. I want to make it very clear that I would not consider myself a real COD fan, more of a flounder guy. I'm not much of a Call of Duty fan.
Tilapia?
I like tilapia.
Inexpensive.
Inexpensive. That's
High
what Copper
protein.
eats every day. That's Copper's food.
I eat it once a day.
Tilapia
also.
and sweet potato. Call of Duty wise, I played it for a short number of years. I got into it a little later than a lot. Well, that's not true. I got into it around Modern Warfare, just Modern Warfare, COD Modern Warfare, and World at War, which came first.
2007, then 2008.
Okay, so right around there, because I had some older uncles and cousins that were into it, and we would all play PSN.
You had some uncles.
I had some uncles that were into it, and we would all play on PlayStation Network together, and it was like a social thing that the family would do. So that's how I got into it. But so I have a real affinity for the Modern Warfare, World at War, Modern Warfare 2 especially was our biggest one for the time.
Controversial take. I fucking hate Modern Warfare 2.
It's a very controversial take.
Like in terms of multiplayer. Now, if we're playing special ops or campaign, I love that game.
I love the multiplayer.
The campaign is literally top tier. But
it's really good.
The multiplayer is so fucking broken.
It's just pure nostalgia for me, though, because there's a period where then shortly after that, I start to play it with friends. Like, I switch over to Xbox, and like Modern Warfare 2, we play Black Ops 1, I played a pretty good amount of. But Black Ops 2, that's when I started to kind of get out of it, and I feel like that's when people really started to latch onto the franchise, and that's when it started to become what it is now. I feel like that's where things kind of changed after that game.
The next year is with COD Ghosts.
Right. After and I kind of liked Ghosts. I didn't mind. I feel like it gets a lot of hate.
It's just the maps are fucking terrible.
I liked it because Levi and I would play it together. Again, it's all social for me. It's all social or nostalgia. And that game, we played Infected mode a lot, and Levi was ranked. Levi Cross, who will be on the show soon, I think, was ranked like fucking like top 1,000th in the world, I think, or something. We played it all the time, and he was so good at it. That was fun.
I was actually top 1,000 on COD 4 remastered. Remember when Modern
on
Warfare
Infected?
Remastered? No.
Just multiplayer?
Period.
Yeah. I do remember
that
when
was
they remade it.
That was sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
I somehow went to school.
Do you think that franchise has kind of lost its way, though?
Oh my God, yes.
It seems to me that they have.
Yes, big time. I have no idea how this year's going to play out.
Yeah, well, it's interesting that they saw the response to Battlefield 6, which, again, nobody's listening, but the Battlefield 6 made a big change this year, where typically that game was more based in realism and like actual modern combat. And then they kind of went astray for a couple of years, too. Corey's laughing at the screen. You can't see it. The listener obviously can't see it. It's
he is holding that stance.
Yeah, it's still on the clip of George Bush on his backswing after he said, "Watch this."
That literally looks like the PGA logo.
It is. A lot of people don't know that. That's actually the PGA logo. It's George Bush after saying, I call upon all nations to stop these terrorist killings. Now watch this drive. and then he cracks one right up the fairway.
It's crazy. We're still having the same fucking problem now with the same fucking countries. Golfing.
Israel, Palestine, yeah.
Gaza, whatever Gaza is. Can
it's
I be
a
honest?
strip, I think. You know, when you go to Myrtle Beach and there's the strip? It's like that. It's just that. It's just one.
Oh, it's like a Middle Eastern strip.
It's the Myrtle Beach of the Middle East, they call it. That's what they say. This is two idiots talking about international wars.
That's
and
how
conflict.
disconnected I am with news. I have no fucking clue what Gaza or Palestine is.
Well, the difficult thing is you'd have to
obviously
go back.
They're places, but
you'd have to go back and recap like 200 years of honestly tens of thousands of years of exchange of land, different governments, different ruling class. You know, like there's different history to the whole region that is important as context to the current issue, and I just don't care enough.
Shout out Gandhi.
Shout out Mahatma Gandhi.
Yes.
You know that he used to have young women lay in bed with him to tempt himself, allegedly? That's something about Gandhi. A lot of folks don't know. That's something that's real. I didn't make that up. It was documented with saying that like in order to basically tempt himself.
That sounds like mental training.
Right. To prove that he was resilient in his sexual urges, he would have all these concubines and young women sleep in a giant bed with him, and he was not allowed to.
Did you look that word up before starting this?
What?
Concubine.
No, I know that word, concubine.
You know what that reminded me of? You remember Steve Harvey?
I remember Steve Harvey.
Family Feud, when that person, it's...
Cupine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Porcupine.
That's a great clip. He's great. Steve Harvey is fucking fantastic. On that show, like his humor just fits that show.
Yes, it does.
So well. And I do want to say like a special shout out to some of my comic friends that have funnier jokes about this, but I have a comic friend who has a joke about that, and he's like, it's great. It's a great show. Yeah. That show used to be a big cornerstone for my family. That and America's Funniest Home Videos. Remember that?
Yeah, Bob Saget.
Yeah, Bob Saget.
And then Richard Karn for Family Feud.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And Tom, I think AFV was Tom Verdron by the time we started watching it as a family. I don't know if that was pre or post Bob Saget, but I
don't either.
I think it was
I just know I watched Bob Saget.
Yeah, well, did you ever watch the original Family Feud?
With
Richard Dodson?
Richard, yeah.
He would kiss ladies on the cheek and stuff and be real inappropriate on camera.
Yes, of course.
He would have been Me Too'd in a heartbeat if he would have stuck around.
Yeah.
They like put him in today's world, there's no shot.
He's getting canceled, yes.
He would say wild stuff, Richard Dodson. He was on a show called Hogan's Heroes. You ever seen that?
Hogan's Heroes?
Mm-hmm.
That already sounds racist.
Oh, you wouldn't believe this show. It's a great show. It holds up, but they could never do it. It was literally about a group of American POWs, French resistance fighters, and Jews that were in a concentration camp. It's a sitcom. It's a silly show in the 60s. And they are hatching they're outsmarting the Germans, basically. Like they would escape and go get stuff and come back. And there was one particular guard, Colonel Klink, whose whole thing was like he was an idiot, but he was kind of in on it. So he'd be
Clank
like,
Grievous has joined the battle.
I see nothing. I know nothing. That was like his quotes when his superiors would ask him where these guys escaping to and stuff. That was the whole show. That's why basically a sitcom. Imagine that pitch in 59 when they're like, all right, we got this idea for a show. It's a silly, goofy sitcom, a lot of laughs, big laughs. It's set in a concentration camp during World War II, and somebody greenlit that. Some executive was like, let's get that pilot recorded.
Yeah, we had separate water fountains for people then.
Right. And they're like, let's get this sitcom based in a Holocaust camp.
They sent Emmett Till down a fucking river. Yeah. Of course they're going to approve that.
They loved it. The whites loved it. I am curious. I mean, I don't really know. It was a popular show. It wasn't like a one season, how did they get away with that? It ran for years. And the star, and I can't remember his name, was a big star from it. Like it launched his career, and Richard Dodson, who later did Family Feud. This is my being raised by my grandpa segment of the show where I know this hilarious stuff from the 60s and 70s. I don't know exactly. That is not Richard Dawson. I
believe his last name is Dawson.
Dawson, that's right. Yeah, this guy.
There he is.
There he is.
Good. Got it, those sideburns.
Oh, the sideburns on this cat. Yeah, for real. Look at that. God, I miss that. Should we grow sideburns like that?
I can.
Should you grow side? I've seen you with some
I know.
sideburns.
I can.
Yeah, you used to
Boy,
have
do I
some
look like a fuck face.
I think you should do the sideburns and the bowl cut back again at the same time. You'd look like fucking Paul McCartney in 1964.
Well, that does seem to be
John Lennon.
That seems to be revitalizing itself. You know, the hippie trends.
The kids.
Stuff.
The kids are doing a lot of funny hair now. The TikToker hair and stuff. I'm seeing a lot of weirdness.
Yeah.
Also, talk to me a little bit about kids' names, because you work in a school. What the fuck is going on with kids' names? So many Cannons, Gannon,
Chevy,
Anakin. I had a couple Anakins.
I had Anakin too.
You're kidding me. I mean, what are we doing here? We're doing Anakin. We're doing, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
I haven't seen any Leias. You had any Leias? Any young ladies named Leia?
No, but I...
Padme? Padme Amidala's. You had any of those?
Definitely.
This is my daughter, Queen Padme Amidala. Yeah. It's just, I mean, the names are just crazy now. Cannon. I had like 5 Cannons.
You know what name pisses me off?
I had an armada
and I am very
of
sorry if this is somebody's kid's name, but there is a
Please
name
say Haley.
No, there's a name that legitimately pisses me off.
Okay.
Whenever I hear it. Gunner.
Yeah, that's an old... Well, that used to be like a... that's 2 things to me. Gunner is either super redneck or it's like Slavic, like you're from Sweden.
I
like,
don't think of either.
Gunner.
I think of spoiled rich kids who play soccer.
That feels awfully specific to one specific...
It's not.
One kid named
I swear
Gunner.
it's not.
This is Hogan's Heroes, dude. Take a look at this. Literally, they would all be in Nazi uniforms and shit.
Well, we may as well pull up a PDF of Mein Kampf at this point.
We could read it. You ever read it? I've read it.
You've read it. I have not.
It's interesting. I think it's interesting to read.
Yeah, I take an exam to be a middle school English teacher tomorrow.
Just to get in his... That's how you're going to follow up this episode? Look at that, dude. Tell me that's not prime television. They're making a sequel, it says. There's no fucking way.
Is that guy on the left supposed to be challenged?
That's Colonel Klink, yeah. He's a little... Yes, he's not the brightest. He is often how they escape and smuggle things into the camp is because he's the one on guard.
You know, it's super ironic that they actually placed me in the sped department, technically.
That is ironic. Bob Crane. That's the name I was looking for. Bob Crane.
Bob Dole.
Bob Crane got very famous from this show. Hogan's Heroes. There you go.
God.
I think he had a crazy life, too. I'm thinking he was like he's definitely a veteran. This is hilarious that we're talking about a 1960s.
Darth Maul is here to strike fear.
Thank you. That is a Battlefront 2 reference for the one person still listening to this episode. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you're just cooking, doing something in the background, I just want to let you know you might want to check on what's in the oven. It's
What do you think they're cooking right now? What do you think someone listening to us talk about nonsense and mixed in with very serious political conversations?
I can tell you right now, someone's making a dog shit lasagna in that oven right now. I mean,
you like lasagna?
No.
Me neither.
I mean, they are making the most overly cheesy football player after a game smelling dish.
It's too much.
Good God, who made that shit?
It's too much. I agree.
Yeah, it's like a pillow of ass.
I do like it enough to know that some lasagnas are better than others. I've had lasagnas where I go, that's better than Stouffer's, which is not bad. But there are levels to it. But given any other option, I would probably not pick
I don't know. I eat the same 3 things.
That's true.
Every single day.
Ass. You eat a lot of ass.
Shout out ass. This is an ad for ass.
Shout out
ass or tits. Reply in the comments.
Yeah. Drop a.
Or if there's an undisclosed third option, we might have that.
That's how bad I am at hosting a show. I just said drop it low, girl. Drop it low.
Drop it low.
So let me ask you this. Let's play this or that. Let's do that for a minute. Okay. Let me ask you this.
6 or 7.
6, 7.
God.
Okay. Spaghetti or lasagna?
I don't like either of them, but if I had to choose,
you got to choose
spaghetti.
Okay. Coke or Pepsi?
You might need to rephrase this.
Nope.
Because I don't drink the regular versions of those.
Let's say you had to drink one. Coke or Pepsi?
I'm going to be honest. If it's a regular, I'm drinking Pepsi.
Oh, that's a hot take.
I
hate Pepsi.
I don't particularly care for it, but
I hate Pepsi, and for some reason, there are areas of the South where it's dominant. It's mostly
I prefer RC over both.
RC's great. That's a good answer. I'll take that. Ham or turkey?
Ham.
Why?
even though I eat ground turkey every day.
Yeah.
Literally,
But, like, deli
my
meat.
only meal today was turkey.
Deli meat. You're talking ham.
Honestly,
You ever have the ham with the or no, I'm sorry, it's bologna. You ever have the bologna with the little cubes of cheese in it?
no.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
My grandparents used to eat
already disgusting. The way you spell it's disgusting.
Bologna. I do occasionally like bologna. Occasionally. But
That's a load of bologna.
It is a load of bologna. There's one that has cheese in it, and when they slice it, it's got little squares.
I don't even like cheese.
You don't eat a lot
I'm
of cheese.
fucking weird.
You are weird. Your diet is interesting.
Yeah,
You eat a lot of...
I eat super clean until I have one binge day where I eat an entire carrot cake and the whole Marco's menu.
That's your thing, huh? Cake?
Good God, I love carrot cake.
That's hilarious. Like, of all the things for a person to indulge on, it's carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
It is good. I agree.
So fucking
You just
good.
never hear somebody say, like...
It's by far my favorite dessert.
Raisins or no in the carrot cake?
It doesn't matter. I
like them.
I'll eat it.
I like them.
Put it in front of me. I'm eating it.
What's the best carrot cake you've ever had?
Oh, man.
Does a family member make it or something? Where are you getting this
No.
carrot cake?
Honest to God,
Food Shitty?
Most of the time, it's Food City.
It's not bad.
But I don't usually eat that.
Some of them have the cream cheese frosting on the carrot cake.
Yeah, and those are the kinds that give me some sort of sexual pleasure.
The cream cheese is good.
Yeah, the cream cheese really makes me cheese my pants.
And the fact that, now, do you like when you can kind of get the shreds of carrots in there a little? You know what I mean? Sometimes you taste the shreds of the carrots. Sometimes it's just not really.
I like when it tastes heavily of cinnamon.
Of carrot. Oh, of cinnamon. Sure.
Of like cinnamon and nutmeg and
Okay, caramel apple or candied apple?
caramel.
I go candied on that one. Most people are caramel.
I am definitely going caramel.
I almost got a candy apple at the fair yesterday. I eat so much fair food. I am sick. My stomach is just roaring.
The first time I ever went to a fair was last year.
Which, Appalachian?
In my life, yeah. Is
It's
that the
fine.
one in Gray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
fine.
went one time just to ride a Ferris wheel for the first time in my life.
That's hilarious. You did your first Ferris wheel at 24?
I wasn't yet 24.
23?
I was, yeah, but
What'd you think?
well,
Ferris wheel or Ferris Bueller?
I mean, like me tomorrow, he had a day off.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Why are you off tomorrow?
to go take that exam,
Oh.
which I'm going to fail.
Sure.
I have not studied this week as much as I should have.
Let me think of some other ones. What are some other good ones? Swiss cheese or cheddar? You hate cheese.
I've never had either one of them. To be
That's
honest, I mean,
insane.
I've definitely had cheddar, but I know I haven't had Swiss cheese.
That's insane. Dude, I got some cheese downstairs right now. Will you try it after this? We try a little sliver of cheese. It's my favorite cheese.
Oh, you're gonna cut the cheese?
It's
for
not
me?
funky. It's not like it's not blue cheese. It's not,
dude. I could.
It's Parmesan.
I've never had blue cheese. I hate Parmesan.
No, this is Pecorino Romano.
Grated anyway, like out of the bottle.
No, I'm telling
I
you.
hate that shit.
A sliver-
unless it is in Pizza Hut's breadstick seasoning,
I promise you'll like it.
which are the best.
Or your money
breadsticks.
back.
Oh, okay.
Cheese sticks or breadsticks?
Ooh. This is like a depends on where it's from type of
Yeah.
question.
Well, okay. What's the best fast food pizza or like pizza chain? So, and
Marco's.
no. See, I knew you were going to do some shit like that. I'm talking big names here. Let's lay out
Marco's is a big name.
our options here. Okay, you can say Marco's, but given, let's say, Papa John's, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, Domino's, the big four, we'll call them. What's your stance?
Well, usually I hate things that Shaq dips his toes in, but I'm going Papa John's.
Oh, is he with the Papa? Interesting that
The
he went.
XL Shakaroni pizza.
Oh, they have it?
Yes.
Interesting he went with the very racist, outspoken one. Oh, like of all the ones for Shaq to tie his name to.
Man up with Gold Bond.
He's in everything. It's either him or Snoop Dogg on every product.
General.
Yeah, that's true. He's with the General too. So you're going Papa John's. Really? I think that might be my lowest of the four.
Absolutely not.
I hate their sauce.
There's no fucking way Little Caesars now ain't at the lowest.
The only thing
They used to be good, but they changed the dough recipe.
I don't care
The
for them.
bottom of it is so fucking
at all.
doughy now.
I don't care for them at all, but they have one redeeming quality, and they do it about once a year, and it's that fucking pretzel crust. When that comes out, I'm all
Here's
in.
what I will say.
The pretzel crust with the cheese sauce.
Like I said earlier, Pizza Hut has the best breadsticks.
Okay.
Little Caesars has the best cheese sticks.
The crazy sticks.
No.
Oh no, that's
They're
just
straight up cheese sticks.
Okay.
Not the crazy bread.
Have you had the puff?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yes.
I haven't had it. It looks good.
Yeah. And I mean, you can literally feel your arteries clogging as you eat it.
Right. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, if you're eating at a Little Caesars, you've already made the decision that you don't give a fuck about yourself.
Pizza.
That's where pizza. Him trying to do that review. Little Caesars, pizza. Frankie, what's going on here?
I'm gonna give it 5.2.
Shout out to El Presidente. Let's talk pizza because you're a pizza guy.
Yeah, that's one of my like hyperfixations.
We should have just done 90 minutes on pizza.
We could have.
We could have. I already know the answer to this, but what do you look for in a pizza? Because everyone's got their preference, and I think yours and I are not the. Ours is not the same.
Surprisingly, I look for. Like, firstly, I look for an authentic tomato sauce.
It's the sauce first.
Usually made with San Marzano tomatoes
Sure.
And basil.
Which is hilarious to me that you like Papa John's. I think that is the worst sauce available.
Well, that's funny. I think it's the best sauce.
It's so sweet.
I know.
It's honey.
I kind of like that.
It's honey.
I kind of like that. Especially around the edges where the crust is.
It's too sweet.
Ooh,
Go ahead.
that makes me want to get down and dirty.
So you look for sauce first.
I mean, not first, but I think a very good indicator of a good pizza is like how much attention they put into the sauce.
Well, you also do like a Neapolitan style, which I know about you, which is
Christ.
heavily dependent on the sauce.
Yes,
if you've got a bad sauce, you got a bad Neapolitan, period.
Yes. But I will say, as I've traveled, my favorite style of pizza I've found is the square grandma Sicilian style.
I'm game for that.
That crunchy crust.
Have you
yet
ever
it's
had
fluffy.
a focaccia pizza?
No, but that
Similar.
sounds like
very similar because the focaccia bread is very
my
puffy and it has these air pockets
is that
in
like
it.
Roman style where they cut it with scissors?
No, that might be a little different. Focaccia, there is a I've had some fantastic focaccia in my life, but focaccia is a bread that when they make it, they kind of dimple it and it puts these air pockets into it. And you can have like a pizza focaccia that is a very thick. How good does that look?
Oh my God!
You are a carb boy. You like carbs.
Yeah, because I never fucking have them.
Right, carrot cakes and pizza
until I have one binge day.
Okay, tell you what. Let's do this. Let's all because I've never done this on the show. I'm very curious about this.
Okay,
you get one day and no impact on your health whatsoever. If I said tomorrow, you get. Let's say 3 meals, 2 snacks. Be very specific.
Okay.
Anywhere in the world, you can fly it in fresh. Anybody, if it's a family member that makes it, whatever. Walk me through your perfect day of food. So you wake up. What's the first breakfast? Let's get to breakfast first. What's your perfect breakfast? And I haven't really thought about this either, so I'll be on the fly. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I don't really eat breakfast food.
You don't like breakfast food?
It's not that
that's my favorite food.
It's not that I don't like it. Like
I'm just never up.
I really don't. Actually,
I don't either.
That I think about it.
I never eat until noon.
No, I eat breakfast. It's just usually like I'll be literally standing at the kitchen at like 5 a.m. cooking like chicken with egg whites and berries.
Right. You don't do breakfast food.
Egg whites is as close as I.
I mean, if that's your ideal day, go there.
No, it's not.
I'm saying you can be a bad boy on this one. What do you eat? A whole carrot cake for breakfast?
Honest to God.
Carrot cake pancakes?
No, I'm definitely going with one of these.
Okay.
Maybe not even necessarily the flavor, but I gotta have a Ghost Energy.
You gotta have a Ghost Energy, okay?
Because
you don't really drink coffee.
No, I mean.
So that's your caffeine drip.
That was as a matter of fact, I might go to 7 Brew after this.
Pretty good. I do like 7
They got pumpkin spice, which is also one of my favorite things to ever exist.
Really?
But breakfast, dude, I'd probably have like a Wagyu A5 steak.
Oh, you're starting strong. You're just like, give me the best of the best. Yeah. No budget, no restrictions.
Absolutely not. With like a side of, like, gosh, when I think of good fries, for some reason, Freddy's comes to my mind.
You do like the little shoestrings.
Jesus Christ.
I don't like them.
So good.
I don't like them.
But just that with a big side of somebody's good crispy fries. Yeah. I don't have anybody specific in mind.
So Freddy's fries and an A5 Wagyu steak for breakfast,
and for,
folks.
For the sauce, we're going to do 2 sauces
and
on
for
the
dessert?
side. We're going to do Heinz 57.
Wow.
And then we're going to do like like a General So sweet chili.
This
sauce.
is a real glimpse into who Corey is, folks. We should have started with this. I asked you what's your ideal breakfast, and you said A5 Wagyu with Heinz 57 and Freddy's shoestring French fries with General So's
And
sauce.
I've never had it, but top it with truffle just because I want to.
You've never had it, but you just want it.
It seems
I
fancy.
don't love it. I don't love truffle. I think in a very small... I have some truffle oil downstairs you can try. It's so fucking strong. One drop of truffle oil is all you need for a pot of soup. It's so strong. Anyways, go ahead. So you have your breakfast. Let's say around 11, or you're having a later lunch day. Around 11, you get a little snackish. What kind of... No, let's save the snack for afternoon and late night.
Okay.
Let's save it. So lunch comes around. What are we doing for lunch?
Shit, lunch comes around.
Oh, also, I forgot with breakfast, a raspberry cream Ghost energy drink.
Yeah.
That is an insane fucking breakfast.
I mean, I would also...
Ghost Energy, A5 Wagyu with Heinz 57, and Freddy's fries with General Tso's.
I did want to add maybe like birthday cake pancakes on the side.
This is the most confused breakfast in the history of the world. Okay, with birthday
That's
cake.
another
pancakes.
thing I really like is that generic birthday cake vanilla.
Fuck! I sometimes like it.
I love it.
Sometimes it's too much. I love birthday cake ice cream. I don't like birthday cake Kit Kats and shit when they put it in candy. I don't care for that.
I bought an ice cream maker, and I made birthday cake ice cream the other day. And all you have to do, I make it healthy. Mm-hmm. I froze a protein shake with cake batter extract mixed in it.
Nice.
I froze it, and then I sprinkled sprinkles on it when it was done. They got a mix-in setting, mixes it in for you.
There you go.
But anyway, lunch.
Yeah,
I know exactly what I want for dinner, but I haven't thought about lunch.
Yeah, lunch is tough because you don't want to Well, are we playing in this ideal scenario? Are you ever full?
No.
Because if you eat all that for breakfast, you're not going to eat lunch. No. So let's just say maybe it's 3 separate days or something. Like on an ideal lunch, what are you having?
Cut. I'm peeing.
Classic Family G. Okay, hey, we're back. We're doing lunch. That's where we're at. Lunch.
Yeah. So
what kind of lunch?
I'm trying to think of something that isn't complete donkey dick.
Right. Yeah, you need something that's a little more on task for sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
An ideal lunch is tough.
I have a question.
Okay.
How good was Gus's?
Chicken? Great.
Because you know what?
You haven't had it?
Actually, retract.
I've had it 3 times.
I don't know specifically where the absolute best would come from, but I have never had Korean fried chicken.
Oh, it's good.
And I feel like I need to experience that. So Korean fried chicken.
Okay. Your ideal lunch is a food item you've never tasted.
Yeah, I just know I'd fuck it up though.
Yeah. Oddly enough, there is a Asian Cajun fusion restaurant in New Orleans that Haley and I cannot get enough of. She sends me their shit every day from social media. It's called Sun Chong. And they have crawfish fried rice and soup dumplings that have gumbo on the inside of them and Korean fried chicken. Unreal. So good.
God, yeah, that sounds amazing.
Korean fried chicken. You eat a lot of rice in your life, too.
I do.
But would you want that on your ideal day, or is that just what you eat to try to eat clean?
I actually don't even eat that much rice anymore, but yeah, it's just a clean thing. I do like rice.
Fried rice or white?
I just do white.
Steamed white.
Boil it.
Yeah. Just a real, right.
And season it with whatever I want
to.
I usually put Cajun seasoning on mine.
Right. I have some downstairs, by the way.
What?
Cajun
rice?
Just seasoning from New Orleans.
Do you have rice?
No. I don't
Ooh, you got some of that Cajun seasening.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I have more for you. I supplied you.
Yeah, I'm very
direct
interested.
Supply from New Orleans.
Yeah. That helped me for a while.
It's very spicy. Anyways, perfect lunch.
I'm trying to think of a good side item.
Korean fried chicken. I mean, I would say do you like a fried rice?
Yeah.
Like with the veggies in there?
Sure.
That would go well.
Yeah, and then...
What about noodles?
I would actually rather do noodles. I'd rather do a spicy-ass Thai noodle.
I have got to get rid of this loaf.
Yabube.
Yeah.
And then I would, for the third thing in lunch, I would do a giant fucking berry bowl.
Ooh, berry bowl's a good move. Like an acai bowl.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you want in the bowl?
We're definitely doing strawberries and blueberries.
Okay. Blueberry. Go ahead.
Cinnamon apples.
Apples. Yeah.
Almond butter.
I like a cashew butter. You ever have that? Tasty.
No.
Tougher to find, but I do love a cashew butter.
I've also never had cookie butter.
Like Biscoff?
Yeah.
It's good.
Um,
Berry bowl. I mean, that's a great lunch, I think. But fried chicken, noodles, and a berry bowl, that's strong.
and I'm trying to think.
Afternoon snack. Let's say 3 o'clock rolls around. You got the munchies.
I want a giant fucking pint, or not even bigger than a pint. I want like a giant fucking bowl of sweet purple yam gelato from Mona Lisa's in Johnson
So
City.
specific. Sweet purple yam gelato.
It's ube.
Ube.
You ever had ube?
I love ube. Yeah. Yeah.
They have that gelato at Mona Lisa's in Johnson City.
Dude, you know what you would love? And I may have sent it to you. Did I send you when Haley and I went to Jollibee?
No.
We went. There's one on the East Coast. I think there's
Virginia
some in Florida.
Beach.
There's one in Virginia Beach. And we were doing shows. I was doing shows in Virginia Beach. When we went, she was like, what the fuck is Jollibee?
At your local Jollibee.
And I was like, I'm telling you. We got to go. They had a fried ube pie. Delicious.
Oh my God.
So good.
I would have had to dim the lights and lock the door for that one.
Jollibee was so good.
Did it bring chicken joy to your joyous face?
We had the chicken joy with the gravy. Fantastic. The best thing I thought of the whole thing was the adobo rice. Adobo rice, you take a piece of that crispy chicken skin, scoop up some adobo rice, a little mashed potatoes, and the gravy on top.
Speaking of chicken skin,
Unbelievable.
Do you know that Caden did not eat his chicken skin on the Bojangles chicken breast that he would order from Bojangles? And whenever I was poor and did not have money,
You would eat his skin?
I would eat the skin off of his plate.
So good.
I'd eat that motherfucker's
Why would he order
skin.
fried chicken and not eat the skin? That's the whole thing.
I don't know. He'd just be peeling the meat off.
That soundbite's not going to sound great. He'd just be peeling the meat off. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd just be peeling the meat off and shit.
Off the bone.
Yeah, but that
So gelato is your snack.
oh my God.
Okay, dinner time
I
rolls
almost
around.
have to pull up a picture of that. In a
Dinner
minute.
time. Well, Mona Lisa's is great. I have been there.
I literally learned about it like 2 months ago.
Oh no, it's good. Their sandwiches are good too. If they still do, I haven't been in years.
The last
but
time
they
I
used to.
went there, I bought a whole pint of the purple yam and I ate it in one sitting.
That's insanity. That's fucking crazy. You ate a whole pint of gelato in one sitting just cause. That's awesome.
It's so good.
Okay, what's your perfect dinner? While I look this up.
You'll also have to look this place up, but my perfect dinner, I would have to be in the restaurant for this one.
Okay.
Brooklyn, New York.
I was about to say you haven't said any pizza yet at all.
This is where pizza's coming in.
Is this it? Is this the gelato we're talking?
Yep.
It looks like it.
Yep.
It does look good.
Jeez, it's so good.
Yeah.
And the color of it does something for my tism.
It really tickles your fancy.
Yeah, it's the same shade of purple that
Right.
Backpack is from Dora.
It is. It's the fucking Dora's backpack.
Or
purple.
Grimace.
It's
however you
all.
think
Oh,
about
it's
it.
Grimace. We could talk about that guy for hours.
The Grimace shake is ube, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
I think
maybe
so, but now
Maybe.
that I don't give a damn about dairy intolerance, I'm gonna try that next time.
Oh, you're
it's
off.
out.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. You
I
were
don't give
avoiding
a
dairy
flying
for years.
fuck anymore.
Dude,
God put me here, and my body is a temple.
did you like that espresso that I made you?
Yes.
Okay.
I almost.
You ever
want
had an
more.
affogato?
No,
I could knock your fucking socks
I've
off.
never seen that word written down.
If I just take you some vanilla bean ice cream, whatever you want, but typically it's done with like a vanilla bean Italian ice cream under that espresso machine. Let that espresso cue down right on top of that ice cream, and it like half melts.
Are we hungry?
I'm getting there from this.
I'm starving.
But the espresso right on top of vanilla ice cream is so good. That for me, that might be my peak dessert. And I'll do mine. I'll have to fly through it. But let's do real quick. Let's do dinner.
Dinner. Keep that.
Okay,
open,
what's-
because I'm gonna show you exactly what I want.
Okay.
I want you to type.
This
in.
is also something you've never had.
Yeah, but I know. I want it.
How do you know?
I want you to type in Lucali's
Yeah.
in Brooklyn, New York.
The time that we were at a local,
Chef and pizza maker, owner, whatever you want to call it, Mark Iacono.
we were at a local basketball tournament one time, and there was a team in town who was from New York, and we were sitting right behind their line, and Corey just kept yelling the name of pizza places in New York at them.
DeFara's!
Halfway through the game, he'd go, Lucali's! He just kept yelling at them.
Williamsburg Pizza!
Yeah, you are like a pizza aficionado, despite having never been to New York.
That place.
So this is the Lucali's pizza you're
Yes,
talking
and
about.
I almost want you to see the interior. Also, their calzone. I would get a calzone from there too.
Okay, so a calzone and a pizza.
Look at the inside, like the ambiance.
Right,
That's,
right.
Like you can see him cooking. There's no like back part of the restaurant.
Okay,
And
I do like an open kitchen.
and it's a dark, like it's like almost like date night, like small tables
Sure.
with 2 seats.
Intimate, yeah.
Yeah, I would have that, and I would also get their calzone.
Okay, a pizza and a calzone. What about dessert with dinner? You can add one dessert here.
Yeah.
More ube ice cream.
No, I'm trying to be unique with this one.
I'm trying to think of something I know about you. Some sweets that you like. I've seen you go to town on some Krispy Kreme donuts before. You and I can house a box of donuts.
The cake batter donut. Oh.
The yellow one.
Whoo!
With the little confetti sprinkles on top.
Yeah,
That's actually what I was going to say
on
for
some
you.
lingerie for that donut, but honestly, I think this is where I'd have to insert something that is red velvet.
Oh yeah, see, I don't. That's where we split again. I'm not a big red velvet cat.
Or if we're going ice cream again, I need some Superman ice cream.
I do like Superman.
Yeah,
You can have both. It's your perfect dinner. It's whatever you want. So you're going to cap it off with a red velvet cake.
we're gonna
Superman ice cream.
we're gonna eat Clark Kent.
Clark Kent and a cake batter donut. That's heavy on the dessert.
Yes,
That meal also is literally all carbs.
Yes.
It's literally pizza crust with cheese, a calzone stuffed with cheese, a donut, a slice of cake, and a fucking
some roast beef, some chicken, and pizza.
roast beef too. Okay, then let's say that dinner wraps up around 9. You know, a nice classy dinner, and then maybe around midnight, you're up, you're hungry, you're scouring around. What are you gonna have as a late night
This
snack?
is where I seek out whoever makes the best carrot cake on the planet.
Oh, that's your sin time.
yeah.
That's when you want to get down.
This is where I am in like the most.
I wonder who does make the best carrot cake on the planet.
Please.
If you're listening and you make a good carrot cake, mail it in.
My birthday is December 1st.
Yes.
I am looking for somebody actually to make me a carrot cake.
I will spend the next 2 months perfecting.
Fun
a carrot
fact,
cake
I have
recipe.
only ever had a birthday cake once in my life, so somebody please.
And it was me. I made it for you.
No,
carrot
actually,
cake.
it was a girl from Florida brought me one.
What a queen.
Yeah, it was red velvet.
I'd like to know who in America has the best. Google AI says there is no single best carrot cake, but some top contenders include Lloyd's Carrot Cake of the Bronx. So that's not far from Luca. You could go there.
You know who else is from the Bronx?
Oh, dude, North Carolina.
Pantyhose Perez.
Pantyhose Perez. Shout out to that guy. A handmade cake delivered nationwide. Oh, so you can get it delivered. Okay, all right. Lloyd's
Look it up.
the world's
I need to know
best
if I can have
carrot
this
cake.
shipped to me.
Oh,
With my part-time money, I'm going to buy this.
this will cost your whole month's paycheck. World's best carrot cake. Let's do North Carolina and see what it is.
No,
Here it
what?
is. World's best carrot cake.
It's
This is
called
it.
World's Best Carrot.
It's called that.
Whoa.
There you go. Add to cart. Wonder how much west of the Mississippi shipping or east. That's hilarious. We are east indeed. PayPal? Okay, something doesn't look right. Okay, well, I tried to buy him a carrot cake live on the air, folks, but it's not going to happen.
Oh
Anyways,
my
a lot of
God.
people say that's the best. Let's see it. I just wanted the picture of it, really, is what I wanted. It's very orange.
Holy shit.
That's real orange cake.
Go balls.
Go Vols. That is a UT orange cake. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's your late night little sinful.
Yeah, I'm damn near getting the shakes looking at that.
That's a thick icing too. You can tell.
Like people get the shakes from withdrawals from alcohol, like
Yeah.
if they're alcoholics.
You get withdrawal from carrot cake.
I get withdrawals from carrot cake.
He's having detox of carrot cake.
I have one day a month where I binge and I get.
I'm gonna
carrot
run
cake.
through my. I'm gonna do it a little faster because we're running out of time. But we're starting from scratch here. Ideal breakfast, and this is on the fly, so I'm sure my answer will change. We'll do a part 2 sometime, and we'll prepare.
Oh, this is amazing.
I think my ideal breakfast, and this is again controversial, but just for me personally, I have to have probably my mother's biscuits and gravy because it's so nostalgic. Biscuits and gravy of anywhere, but I'll go mom's biscuits and gravy. It's cheap frozen biscuits. Her gravy's great. I'll do that. Usually Tennessee Pride sausage in that gravy, a real thick gravy. I'll start with that. I need a fried steak biscuit from Bojangles. That's got to be on there. You ever have it? A fried steak biscuit.
Are you 78 years old?
So good.
I feel like you sitting there with a
Dude.
veteran's hat on.
I was on the USS Truman. It's so good. I'm not even kidding. Maybe add tomato on there if you're feeling froggy. You can leap. I'm gonna have. I gotta have one more thing for breakfast too. Some kind of coffee from anywhere really. I mean, I like my own. I have a pretty nice setup here, so I could play it safe. But if I could pick any coffee in the world, God, that's tough. No, I know what I want. I want a frozen. I want it that way. I want a frozen cafe au lait from Cafe Du Monde in New Orleans. That's what I want. It's a blended frozen coffee.
Did you just speak Pig Latin to me for one sentence?
It's French. Cafe au lait. It's just their chicory coffee, which I have downstairs, and milk, and it's put into like a margarita machine where it gets all frosty. Want that bad boy, but I want a hot latte too. Just some nice coffee from anywhere, we'll say, not fucking Starbucks.
Yeah.
And
you got partner numbers?
Maybe I'll do this later. I did for years. I had partner numbers. Okay, then lunchtime rolls around. I don't know. That's tough. I want a cappuccino for breakfast. That's what I want. Lunchtime rolls around. Lunch is the hardest one, I think.
It is.
That's the toughest one because you don't want to go too big.
I said Korean fried chicken.
Korean fried chicken is a great one. I would probably go for lunch. I'm going to go ramen, probably. I'll follow your Asian direction and I'll go ramen.
Little Asian persuasion.
I'll go ramen or really, and this is hot take, food.
If you were in North Korea and watching this,
send us fried chicken.
Send it.
Food court Chinese food. Mall food court Chinese food. I'm talking bourbon chicken. A nice cheap fried rice. Some of those green beans.
Where they stuff that box to the fucking brim.
Stuff it. There's one in Lexington.
Never had it.
I'm going to Lexington next weekend for shows. For the last 2 months since I confirmed that show, all I've thought about is on Sunday, as I'm leaving town, I'm going to go to their mall and go to the Chinese place in their mall.
China Shuttle.
It's so good.
Shout out China Shuttle.
Basically. So I'll go either mall Chinese food, and I'm going double bourbon chicken, lo mein, and rice.
You have got to get rid of it.
I got to get rid of lo mein. Or probably ramen. And I'm going to go Otaku Ramen in Nashville. I get the number 2. It's a soy-based tonkatsu ramen with a pork confit patty. Unbelievable. It's just like a patty of minced pork fried in its own fat. It's so fucking good. It's so good. You would die. So I'll go that. That's lunch. And then
I forgot to add drinks.
I was about to say I gotta have at least a couple cans of Coke at lunch. 2-3 cans.
For lunch, I would add Green Vault.
Oh, now if we're pulling drinks from the dead,
yeah,
maybe a Surge on lunch. I started
thinking about Vault.
Vault, yeah. Yeah, then afternoon snack is tough. I would probably go, you know what I like in the afternoon? I like to have I'd maybe save my cappuccino for the afternoon, which is totally against tradition. That's supposed to be before 10 a.m. I'm going to go a nice dry cappuccino, lots of foam, and some of those Madeleine cookies. You ever had those? They look like a little clamshell.
Yeah.
That shit is delicious. I used to eat that at Starbucks all the time.
I would like to change my gelato answer for the snack one.
Okay.
I just thought of something that's discontinued.
Okay.
Lay's Southwestern Ranch Baked.
So specific.
Dude.
It's so specific. These bad boys right here. Get a load of those. Those little fucking cookies, dude. I could eat 100,000 of them. They're a little crisp on the outside, very soft and spongy on the inside.
Yeah, those look fucking great.
There's a place called Juniper in Johnson City. You heard of that place?
No.
Real fancy. It's like a date night special occasion place. They have a dessert that is just lemon madeleines. Those, best I've ever had. So that would be my snack, as a cappuccino, extra dry, and a bowl of lemon madeleines from Juniper. Unreal. Then I probably should have said that for dessert. No, that's snack. Then dinner's tough too, kind of, because that's where the real money's at. That's where you want to put all your cards on the table. I don't know. I can't believe you started breakfast with an A5 Wagyu. I can't get over that. I do like cards a lot on the steak. Table. I'd have to go something seafood. I'd probably go seafood boil. How about that? Let's do like a seafood boil. And
that's another thing I've never had that I know I'd fuck up.
Oh, you would love it. I can do that for you. I make them all the time. I'm going to go shrimp. I want the whole 9 yards. I want the shrimp. I want the little carrot or the little potatoes.
Hurry up shrimp.
Hurry up shrimp. Potatoes, corn on the cob, and I want some kind of like a Cajun butter in that bag. Shake it up. And a couple boiled eggs in there too. Throw that in. Crawfish. I want the whole 9 yards. And I want king crab too.
You turn into the Popeyes lady as you were explaining that.
None of that snow shit. I want that real king crab. And I also want a couple just nostalgia, I want a couple Maryland blue crabs with J.O. seasoning, because that's what I used to make when I lived in Virginia Beach when I worked at the crab store.
For some unknown reason, I thought you were referring to Maryland fried chicken that used to sit there where the drive-through Blackbird is.
Yeah.
I was like, what a deep pull.
No, I never had it. It was closed
I
before.
didn't either,
Yeah.
but like it was open when I was alive.
Never had it. I would go mostly seafood for dessert, I think, just because that's so hard to get.
Seafood for dessert? Is that what
seafood for dinner? I mean, for dessert, yeah. I like I'm with you on the fries thing. I think on a perfect day of food, I need some kind of French fries in there at some point. So I'd maybe throw in some, I don't know, some Curly's maybe, some Arby's Curly's. I like those.
I feel like somebody does Curly's better. That's why I said.
You ever have them from Sheetz? I know this is crazy because it's a fucking gas station, but you can get them tossed in spice blends there, so you can get Cajun curly fries. Fantastic. Or cheddar curly fries tossed in like a Doritos cheese blend. Good. It's good. I'm going to go, I'll do that. And then, so yes, mostly seafood for dinner, some kind of potatoes maybe, some kind of pasta too. God, this is tough, man. I fucking love like a vodka sauce pasta. Rigatoni
I hear
alla vodka.
pizza's good.
I'm sure. Rigatoni alla vodka is one of my favorite things to make for myself when I'm feeling naughty.
That sounds like a mobster's name.
Ooh.
Rigatoni alla vodka.
a friend from Yonkers. I'd probably go that. And then dessert with dinner, I don't know. That's tough too. Because I don't love sweets, but I'd probably have to go just like fucking 40 chocolate chip cookies hot out of the oven.
How about a pumpkin roll?
It's all right. I'm not a big pumpkin person.
You bitch.
I think it's just because they oversaturate me every year. They just force it on me. Society's like, you love it, don't you? Fucking, you love it, huh? Drink this pumpkin.
I yearn for it.
It's September. Back. Yeah, I don't.
The Little Debbie pumpkin spice roll is the best snack cake.
I just had some Little Debbie pumpkin oatmeal cream pies. You ever had those?
No, but I saw them.
I got rid of them.
Where I would have given them to you. Strict diet, I would not have eaten them.
Okay, well, yeah, I wouldn't go pumpkin. I'd maybe go. You know what I would do for dessert? I would do either a nice tiramisu.
Oh.
A nice one. Real good quality espresso.
A
little tiramisu. A nice tiramisu or a simple cheesecake. Nothing too crazy. Like at the most, white chocolate raspberry cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. That's as crazy as I would go.
Never been to a Cheesecake Factory.
It's great. That's a great option. But I like just cheese, man. Just a plain cheesecake.
I do really like cheesecake.
Maybe
like a New York style cheesecake.
Maybe a strawberry topping on top. That's enough. Like you don't need it, but you could go plain. You go strawberry. I would go up to white chocolate raspberry. That's how crazy I would get. Then the late night snack. That's where I turn into a fat kid. I'm gonna get pure nostalgia here. This is insane that I'm saying this out loud. I'm gonna get Fritos scoops. Fritos scoops with
Fritos the most dog shit
chip. Hold on, with a can of the Fritos cheese dip that they sell along the aisle.
That is getting.
I'm telling you, this is a thing for my mother. She does Doritos.
High in high school.
She does Doritos with that can of cheese, and it's a can. You fucking peel it. It's not good. It's traffic cone orange. I'm gonna go Fritos
RFK,
scoops.
if he knew it existed, it would already be off the shelves.
100%. Fritos scoops with that. I'm gonna do a nice frosty glass of cream soda.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a Wendy's frosty.
No, cream soda around midnight. And then I'm gonna need probably like a Sheetz appetizer sampler. I'm gonna need mozzarella sticks, cheese curds, and
genuine question.
Curly fries.
I was enlightened that Pals sometimes has a cotton candy milkshake.
I think it's a seasonal. They've had it before, yeah. Do you like cotton candy flavor? I have had it.
Is it good?
It's good. It's not as strong. It kind of just tastes like a vanilla milkshake, to be honest with you.
God, I'm going to eat something after
Damn,
this.
I didn't say Pals either. Fuck. This is tough, man. We're going to have to work on this.
Separate the men from the boys.
Yeah.
I want to say who.
I'd have to throw a big pile of cheese in there at some point. Or perhaps a patty melt.
You know, I just want to shout out the chipped ham with cheese for my girl in Florida.
Oh, she loves it, huh?
When she came here, I
chipped ham
introduced her to Pals. And
Pals is a real treasure that if you're not from East Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, you have no fucking idea what we're talking about.
Well, when we pulled in, she immediately screamed, "Wiener!" and pointed at the hot dog wiener.
There is a giant... Yeah.
It's the eighth wonder of the world.
Right. There's a giant wiener, a giant French fries, and a drink. and I think a hamburger on the building.
Yes.
So it's an obnoxious color building. You can see it from light years away. And it gets...
Yeah!
And it makes me so tingly inside when I see it. I love a Pal's breakfast. A cheddar round? Fuck, I need that for breakfast too. I really screwed up my list.
It's okay.
It's all right. We'll do it again.
We've got part twos.
Hey, anything you want to plug? You got anything? You got any big announcements coming out soon? You got any shows coming up?
Yeah, I got a show. It's going to be right there in my bathtub tonight, actually.
Okay. Well, this comes out 5 weeks from now, so.
Yeah, well, they'll get the memo. It's like the VFW.
You'll do an encore.
It's like the VFW. It's every Sunday at that time.
Oh, okay, so every Sunday at maybe 6 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, we all get naked and play Rook.
In the tub.
In the tub.
That's what you got coming up. You've got a naked game of
cigarettes, Rook, lots of balls. Lots of trump cards. What a great administration.
What a great administration. Okay. That's what you got coming up.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I have your kid in class. That's all I'll say.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy that you were placed in charge of young minds. Anyone who made it to the end, God bless you. Thank you for sticking around and listening to whatever the fuck this was.
This is the part where I debated tearing my shirt off.
Brother, rest in peace.
To Pop Smoke.
Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Is that your final parting words you want to leave? Is there any, let's just say that this is going to get millions of views. This is going to be my top viewed episode, hands down. It's really going to take off. What's one piece of advice you want to leave the folks on? And then I'm going to end the recording. Just give us something, a little sound bite to end on here. If you could just look right into that camera with your sunglasses on upside down and give me something real here for the folks at home. Oh, he's going glasses off.
Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to follow the Mind Over Bike podcast. I swear to God, some of the episodes actually have meaning and sometimes content.
What a great podcast.
Thanks, guys. Bye.